My name is Malvika Varadhan and I'm really excited to be talking to entrepreneurs and people in business who pivoted during times of COVID. So sitting with me today is Gagan Sahani and KD Sahani representing Voynich and Safco. So first things first, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you Malvika. Good to see you this morning.
Great to see you too.
Thank you for having us over and giving us an opportunity to have a chat with you. So thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. I'm curious to know what was life like in Jan and Feb of 2020, and for anyone who doesn't know, what do you guys do? What does Safco and Voynich do?
So just to introduce ourselves, my name is Gagan Sahani. I'm the managing director of Safco Group of Companies. It's a family-owned business. KD is my younger brother, also part of the family, handling business development side of things. So we've been there in the market last 25 years. Our focus level has been towards the food distribution to the hotels, airlines, catering companies, schools and hospitals. One thing which we don't do is the retail. Our focus level is towards the kitchens and towards the food outlets. So, that's been our strength, and we've been progressively growing over the years. As and when the F&B has been growing last so many years in UAE. We've never experienced the F&B not growing in UAE. So obviously, beginning of 2022, like any other year, was absolutely amazing. We started January so positively. February, we were at Gulf Food, which was an amazing exhibition, great footfall, good numbers. Moving on with that, we also had a food exhibition in Sharjah in beginning of March called Expo Culinaire. So till that time, I think things were pretty stable. And by mid-March, everybody knows, things came to a standstill just because of COVID and the lockdown and stuff like that. And and then we had to do a little bit of restructuring and so forth. Yeah.
So tell us what COVID did to your business specifically and to your industry. How did it change things at Safco?
So a lot of people say that, because you're in the food business, it's a necessity, things don't get affected. I think that's 50% right and 50% not right. It's just food chain is divided among so many client categories. So if we had, let's say, 6, 7 client categories, maybe about 4 of them remained active, 3, 4 of them were totally at a lockdown. So obviously the numbers do get affected. Lockdown simply because we were supplying to the restaurants which were locked down, the airlines were not working, the consumption levels were nowhere close to what the actual numbers have been in UAE so many years. So export was also struggling because there was problem of logistics, transportation, border closures, and so many other protocols and policies. But steadily things started to work through after 2-3 months of lockdown.
Interesting. And that came the pivotal point, right? That's the point where things pivoted. So what did you do and how was Voynich born and, what happened there and how did BNI kind of contribute to that pivot?
So I'll start off with that and then I'll push it through KD. So one thing as a company and as a family, what we believe in is every troubled time brings in an opportunity as well. So one thing what we have learned is just to remain positive, stay ahead of the water and try to find out, as a distribution and a food trading company, we cannot rest back and sit and see how things change. If things don't change, we have to make sure, we change our route and make sure we get through the other side of the line. So that's where, as a family, as a company, and we are backed up by a team of 500 people, who are giving their life and soul to the company. So there was a lot of brainstorming, a lot of positive thoughts, and that's when we thought, if things are going digital and people are looking out for us to reach out to them as consumers, we have to give them that convenience of ordering online, and that's when KD initiated that project and took over.
So Tell me more, KD.
Thank you for having us, and it's a pleasure being here. Voynich, a very, very close thing to my heart. It happened just when I think COVID hit us and the lockdown was happening. So, we like Gagan mentioned, our core business is into the Horeca segment of Dubai and internationally. This is something that we were looking at doing for a very long time, and under our future plans and goals, the e-commerce portal just took a leap of faith and reached priority number 1. when the lockdown and the pandemic happened. So this is something that we'd always planned, and this is something that's given us a great opportunity. Like he said, you take the positives out of the bad times, and that's where Vainik grew. And Vainik is going to be the one-stop solution for everybody's grocery needs, and we tap into the B2C segment finally, and get to people's houses and get them going with our quality and service.
Lovely. So tell us how BNI played a key role in making that pivot. There were a lot of thoughts that actually came from the chapter. Do you want to tell us a bit of that story?
So being the younger one, I've just been into BNI for about 6 months now. It feels like a lifelong time that I've been a part of BNI, because Gagan here has been part of BNI for about 8 years. So there's been a lot of connect, referral, contact, and business that I've done through the BNI members, but obviously with Gagan's contacts. And there's been a lot that happened in terms of support, in terms of positivity, in terms of different ideas that we got through Vainik. So a lot of times in my chapter meetings, I tell them that this is like a BNI baby as well, because from the inception of the brand to the web development, to the marketing aspect and the collaterals that have been printed, a lot of these things, also the company formation, a lot of these things have come purely from BNI contacts. And I don't like to call them contacts, I like to call them referral partners.
Yeah.
And I would say the baby started from BNI as well. So a lot of his contacts, a lot of my chapter meetings that I was going to, and in fact I joined BNI when the lockdown happened as well.
Right.
So it's been an online thing for me, but I've met most of them in person as well. But it's been a great ride. I mean, BNI has been part of it throughout.
So tell us also a little bit about how the work that you're doing is giving back to BNI in an interesting way as well, right?
So it's a two-way process. We always joke around, if Vainik or Safco are the father of the project, I think BNI is the mother of the project.
Yeah.
So you can't do things single-handedly. You work as a team, absolutely. And we've been always encouraging cross-trade between people, between communities. As he said, the concept was created through a BNI team. There were multiple members. I cannot thank them enough for being there. He came through, joined BNI during COVID, absolutely. So obviously you can see the energy and the initiating points were through BNI, and the team was on board, worked through with us, gave us ideas, gave us the platform to work through, and now they are just part of the team. Back end, they handle everything. There's so much integration. We give them back business, they're enjoying, and so forth and so forth. Things go on. Also, obviously, they also get to leverage the name of Safco and Vainik, and for us, anytime anybody asks us, we are always proud to tell the team that we work with. So if things have helped us, we are obviously more than happy to share it out with the community and take them to that level as well.
Wonderful. It's been a pleasure chatting with both of you, and congratulations on this new baby.
Thank you.
Thank you so
and may love and luck and passion stay with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
Good
you.
day. Thank you.